We'll try this out. Okay.
I love it so much.
That one.
That's the one. '2020 Phoenix. PSA 10. Yes, we do, Rob Richardson. He is over here on TikTok. Shout out to Bubba, too. Oh, hell yeah. How about a PSA 10 Super Bowl MVP, Mr. Patty Mahomes, on the Fireburst PSA 10? That's a nice one, Ashtray Poetra. Congratulations, good sir. You win this morning. Johnny Quick. Oh, wow. Holy shit-talking mushrooms. Junk Wax Nasty. That is numbered to 25 on the Royal Lineage. Bandysbrock, Johnny Quick, and Jack Campbell. That's cool. 10 out of 25 on the Triple Relic. Very nice. There you go, my man. And that one's going to go in a big boy 130-point penny sleeve. Mr. Tripp, welcome back. Good evening. And I got to grab a not Junk Wax Vintage top loader for that one. Because that's a thick boy with 4 C's. Felicidades, Henry. That's pretty, buddy. It's a bloody buddy. 2 in blue. Well, hello!
Oh my God!
Mikey Kobaugh and Dutchie. I cannot thank you enough, my brother. On the gifted spot. Your World Series MVP on the All Aces, Freddie Freeman. Check that out, Bam Damley.
Get that card out of my face!
Oh my.
Just leaving that one up for you, brother. Wow. Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn. Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. Junk Wax Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn. Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is 3rd on print to 10. That is the 2nd to 10 autograph that we have found.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Emotional damage!
El Mutante. The 17-year-old sensation for San Diego. Bro. Dutchie, you win. That is absolutely good karma. You know it, Bubba. Holy crapola. And it is numbered 59 out of 60. How about a penultimate on print? Leo Dallas DeVries, El Mutante. Well, felicidades, Dutchie. Congratulations, my good man. That is sick. Numbered to 149 on the acetate. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk Wax! Nasty. That is sick. Congratulations, buddy. I am so stoked that we could find that together. Kyle Giungo, good evening, buddy. He says, would you be our very first numbered card? And my dear friends, we have some morning wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Case hit, bud. And check this out.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Number to 50. The GOAT. TB12 Tom Brady. Congratulations, Mr. Paul Bailey. There you go. That's right. Dunk, thank you for smacking the follow button. 615, let's go. Todd Kale, thank you for smacking the follow button. That's what I'm saying. That is beautiful. 29 out of 50 there for you, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, OG. That is a case hit. That's right, Paul Bailey. Congratulations, my brother. Beautiful. And let's find out where this came from. Oh my God! We found it! Lane Rust, congratulations, young man. Yes way. Yes way. Oh, I'm so excited. Folks, this is the first time I'm seeing it too. Would you just look at it? 1 of 1 gold. Beautiful. Junk Wax Vintage Family Card Stand. Congratulations, Lane Rust. That is magnificent, my friend. Hell yeah.
Oh my God!
Would you just look at it, Lane Rust? Congratulations, young man. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold CJ Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the CJ Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. It is a slab. Ooh. 2011 Topps PSA 10. Big Poppy. David Ortiz. From 2006 Topps. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz. That's a nice one, buddy. And shout out to our Boston brethren. So Tippy Brad Schwartz, if you go back and watch this replay, brother, just keep in mind that I purchased all these PSA 10s very, very intentionally. So if you do not PC this, somebody in this family does. So if you want to reach out in the Junk Wax Vintage family chat, initiate a trade, or if you want to sell it, that is totally okay too. Congratulations, Tippy Brad Schwartz.
Still no Griffey rookie. We've been searching for days.
We should have purchased from Junk Wax Vintage.
Set course to Earth. Let's go get our Griffey.
It's a terrific Tuesday morning and the lights will shine bright. Dalen's gonna lead us to another hype-filled night. Mrs. Junk Wax will be working, sealing deals with pride. Packaging the orders, making sure it's done right. We'll be live on 5, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, YouTube. Legends, get ready. The breaks are waiting for you. JunkWaxVintage.com is the place to be. Sealed wax break spots and a blog that's always free. Sawyer's in Austin now, helping full-time with the crew. Sorting, bagging, labeling, making dreams come true. And Mikey was the innovator, cooking up a surprise behind the scenes at JWV, where the passion never dies. We'll be live on 5, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, YouTube. Legends, get ready. The breaks are waiting for you. Head to JunkWaxVintage.com, it's the place to be. Create your free account, join the JWV family. If you're new to the hobby or just coming back around, that blog's got the knowledge, the best tips to be found. So grab your morning coffee. The show's about to start. JWV's got the legends, the fire, and the heart. We'll be live on 5, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, YouTube. Legends, get ready. The breaks are waiting for you. Dalen and the crew will bring the heat. Terrific Tuesday mornings where the family meets. And
Good morning, you legends. It is damn good to see you on this terrific Tuesday. How the heck are you? I missed you so much. Good morning, Hoonier. I love the emote. Thank you so much, good buddy. Good morning to my wonderful Washuglin. What's up, James Erickson? Good to see you too, buddy. My second favorite J-Rod. Onward. Good morning, legend. Jeff Rotel, first in the chat this morning over here on Twitch. Early bird. Getting that worm. I love it. Cody Simons. Good morning, my fellow veteran. How you doing, buddy? Soup with Soups. Good morning, brother. How are you? Great to see ya. And folks, I must give credit where credit is due. We had a huge resub this morning. Shout out to Big D, Derek Littman. Brother, that was a hell of a resub this morning, my man. And that was 26 months. 26 months is astonishing. And I appreciate you being part of this family for the last over 2 years. Big D, Derek Littman, I see you there, legend. And good morning. Making my morning over there. I know it, Ernie. I know it. Amazing. All right, legends. Good morning, Josh Fish. Good morning, Big D. We love you right back, good buddy. Ollie, my brother from down under. Good morning, sir. Good to see you too, Junior. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, good buddy. All right, how my TikTokers doing over here? Mr. Mike Green, you handsome son of a gun. Great to see you, my man, my TikTok or Facebook buddy. Mr. Devil D, Dennis Dutton. Top of the morning to you. Great to see you too. Hey there, Mr. Allen. What's up, Jason? Always great to see you this morning. I thought I saw a Phil in here this morning as well. Shout out to Mr. Pixel Sticks. Mr. Bruner. Alex, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you, buddy. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is absolutely wonderful to have you this morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning. Starting your mornings right with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. So if you are new here this morning, folks, and you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? Come on over, baby. We would love to have you over here on the Twitch. Well, good morning, Billy Casper. It is excellent to see you over here, my man. Love the name change, by the way. Top of the morning to you, brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All right, legends. Let's get some music happening. Shall we? There we go. And folks, you know what the very first item in the morning must be. We got to bust into that nectar of life. Some of that spicy water. And this morning is no different. Good men exist. Thank you for smacking the follow button. You're exactly right. Yes, we do. And Mr. DeFore. Good morning, Jason. Welcome to the family. Thank you for smacking the follow button. You too, Alex. Excellent to have you, gentlemen. Good morning. It is another absolutely terrific Tuesday morning from right here in Austin, Texas. And I am ridiculously excited to see each and every one of you this morning. Like I said, I missed you so damn much. Had a wonderful weekend. How was your weekend, my friends? Anything new or exciting happen over the weekend? That first sip of spicy water, my friends, always sets me right, never does me wrong. Damn, I love spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Oh, we got another brother from across the pond over there in England. Huzzah. Good to see you, Alex. Nice to have you in the family, buddy. Mr. DeFore, I'm about 4 hours away from you right here in Austin, Texas. Excellent. Mr. Dwayne Himes, another OG of the family. How you doing, Dwayner? Great to see you, buddy. Top of the morning to you. Wyatt Brost, my brother. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, I'm so glad you're home, Dwayne Himes. That's great news, brother. Outstanding. Well, I hope it stays that way, good buddy. Mr. Sergeant Shaft, buenos dias. How we doing this morning, brother? Great to see you as well. It is great to see you, my friends. It is great to be seen. All right, all right, all right. I see you over there, Mr. Allen. Thank you for making the switch to Twitch this morning. Beautiful. All right, Ollie, my brother from down under. How you doing over there, Ollie? How you feeling? I know it was a rough one there for a moment, my brother. I've been there. I love it. Onward. Why, thank you, sir. All right, legends. You know what we must do. We got to bust into that very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then, my friends, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com. As always, if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip, I'm happy and humbled to rip something together. And oh my Lanta, you incredible human beings, we have only been here a few minutes, and you have already triggered a terrific Tuesday morning edition. As always, you legends, if we take this thing to a hype train level 6, that is a absolutely terrific way to start our week. I would love to give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox this morning. And folks, the offer always stands. If we take this hype train to a level 6, we give away 1. If we take this thing to a hype train level 12, we give away 2. And that level 12 is a doozy. Some of you already know what it is, and I appreciate you not spoiling it for everybody else. And the other offer always stands, my dear friends. Of course, I never expect it, but it just must be said. If we take this thing to a hype train level 18, we get to give away 4 of them. So if you're feeling froggy this morning, my friends, jump on it. Mr. Vame, good morning. Mr. Vam, excuse me. Nice to have you, John. True Angel Cards, welcome. Nice to have you. So, folks, I know we have a lot of new people in here this morning. If it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is absolutely wonderful to have you. Might want to sit tight, my friends. We have a lot of fun on these terrific Tuesday mornings. Ah, there you go, Onward. You silly goose. All right, all right. Mr. Dan has a wonderful question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Mr. Keith, good morning, brother. Mr. Roskadal. And Dan says, I've watched your show a few times. How do I buy? I appreciate you asking, buddy. All you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. There should be a thing right there on the screen. And just a heads up, my dear friends, Mrs. Junkwax changed that graphic, so you should be able to see all of it now, by the way. So if you look right there, it says find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you go, my friend. I appreciate you asking, Dan. Thank you. UNC boy, hello from South Kakalaki. Nice to have you, buddy. Shout out to Aiken, South Carolina. Barry Gibb from the Brothers Gibb. Good morning, legend. Oh, no worries, Dan. I was definitely not trying to call you out there, brother. That has actually been a long time issue here on this channel. So we had a graphic, this one that's right here, but it was spaced out to the sides. And unfortunately, when you click into somebody's live, it just very slightly zooms in the live. So it was cutting that off about halfway through the characters there. So we fixed it, and I'm very excited that it is fixed. So Dan, I appreciate you asking, buddy, and I'm excited to rip something together. Feel free to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. There is a plethora of cool stuff up there. So folks, I do have a delicious wall of wax right here to my left, and you are more than welcome. Heck, you're invited to snag something down for yourself. As I always say, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, it is always fun to rip into packs, right? But in my humble opinion, I think it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends. And that is what we do here almost every single morning. So thank you for making that possible, you legends. Good morning, Mr. Armstrong. How you doing, legend? Speaking of legends, good to see you this morning, buddy. Mr. James Berkey, good morning. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole fam damly up in here. And folks, we are at hype train level 93% with a minute to go. Are we taking this thing to level 2? We'll find out here in just a moment. Okie dokie. Keith is over here on TikTok. I was like, why is Junk Wax not on? Yesterday was Monday. Aha, yes. I understand how that goes, my brother. J-Man, thank you so much for the beautiful gifts over here on TikTok. Mr. Dwayne Himes. You big sweetie. I appreciate you so much, Dwayner. Thank you, buddy. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, it is the TikTok gifts and the hype trains over here on Twitch that are the true MVPs of this channel, folks, because I will never fake the funk. I would not be here with you without those. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much for making this all possible, gosh dang it. Oh, hell yeah. Wyatt coming over here dropping a showstopper on our faces. Thank you so much for 1,000 beautiful biddies, and that takes us up to level 2, 38%. Thank you so much, Wyatt, and it's great to see over here, you legend. Ollie, thank you for the emotes, good buddy. All right, folks, less talky, more rippy. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. We're going back to 1988. Right back at you, Keith. I appreciate you, legend. Thank you, Mr. Roskadal. All right, 1988 Topps. Let's see if we can find a little Donnie baseball. Cody Streed, he says, Dalen, do you have any idea how long PSA takes on grading cards after the research and ID phase? Sorry for the weird question. Cody, that's not a weird question, my man. No worries. Unfortunately, I don't have a better answer for you on that one, my friend. It varies. You just never know, brother. I'm so sorry about that, my man. Good question. Okie dokie. DJ, good morning. All right, first pack of the morning and first pack of this wonderful week. Let's do it. Oh, hell yeah. Starting off with the Seattle Mariner, old Bill Wilkinson. Excellent. Jody Reed with that magnificent mustache. Stan Jefferson. Steve Jeltz, old Jerry Curl Jeltz for the Fightin' Phillies. Daryl Boston for the White Sox. Ozzie Virgil. How about your Royals leaders? And that is Brett Saberhagen and George Brett. Brett Saberhagen. Shout out to Big D, Derek Littman. I think that one's going in his pile for that 26-month resub this morning. How about Mom Spaghetti? Romo. That's fun. Shout out to Jeff Rotel. He got some Jack Clark on the promo there. That is his PC. Ray Quinones for my Seattle Mariners. And oh, by the way, legends, I don't know how many of you saw, but we had some huge news over the weekend. A lot of you have heard of my PC, Mr. Harry Ford. I've been PCing that young man for the last couple of years. He finally got called up to the show. Ridiculously excited to see Harry Ford playing for my Seattle Mariners. Finally. Speaking of those Mariners, Quinones. About the Canadian sensation for New York, Mr. Gary Cotta. Mark Davidson for Minnesota. Kurt Young, Glennon Hubbard. Old Goose Gossage, goosed him. Frank Lucchese. And old Frank Lucchese finishing us off, hanging onto that gum for the last 30 years. Beautiful. Marky Mark, it is great to see you this morning, Mr. Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, buddy. It's always nice to see you, you handsome son of a gun. Big hugs And firm handshakes to you, Marky Mark. Roger that, Mr. Armstrong. Old Josh Naylor, now a Seattle Mariner. Jay Allen, do you keep the gum on the cards? Not anymore, but I did for many years, yes. That right there, my friend, is some junk wax gum. And I also have a gallon-size Ziploc bag completely full of junk wax gum. So one of these days, my goal is I would like to try to hit a Guinness Book of World Records record for the tallest pile of junk wax baseball card gum. That's my goal. We'll see how that goes. Well, good morning, Mr. Cameron. Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? There we go. All right, Mr. Big D, Derek Littman. I've got a Brett Saberhagen here for your PC, buddy. Let me put your name on that one real quick, and then, my dear friends, we're going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com. And folks, we're at Hype Train level 2, and it looks like the Hype Train might be pulling into the station this morning a little bit shy of level 6. But I am nothing but grateful, my dear friends. That is a magnificent way to start our morning. Thank you so, so much. There you go, Mr. Armstrong. And Jeffro, that is correct. So, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. Back when I first started this channel, when we would have a Hype Train, before we did the Hype Train hitboxes, I would slam down a piece of junk wax gum. Well, that happened so many times that I actually ate so much junk wax gum that I got sick. Not kidding. It was not a whole lot of fun. So learn the lesson the hard way on that one. Ouch, kabibbles. That's right, Billy Casper. That's right, good sir. There you go, Big D, Derek Littman. I got you covered. Mr. Cameron, I am also very well. I appreciate you being here this morning, Michael. How are you doing, buddy? How was your weekend? I should say. All right, legends. Good morning, Mikey One. You are spot on per usual, sir. He says it was extremely fun for us to watch. It just wasn't fun for you or your plumber. Not wrong, sir. Not wrong. All right, homies. Let's get into our very first refresh of the website this morning. Let's see how we're doing. Cape Cod Beach Life, welcome back, legend. Excellent to see you as always. Ooh, shout out to Mr. Wyatt Rodenbeck, who has hit the shop a couple of times this morning. Much appreciated, Wyatt. And legends, just a heads up, we have one beautiful family rip this morning in the queue. So typically there's a pretty decent queue, right? This morning, there's only one thing in the queue. So if you want to rip something down from junkwaxvintage.com, it might be the perfect morning for you to do it, because there's basically no queue. Why, thank you, Junior. Thank you, Wyatt. All right, let me lock in a couple of spots here, my dear friends. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I think I need to make a break sheet, because I do not have a break sheet for our Topps Finest Flashbacks. So real quick, folks, before I do so, let me give you a little rundown of what we have left. So we have a 2021 double hobby box break. It is only $20 a spot, and that is first off the line Panini Chronicles, folks. Somebody might catch a doozy out of that one. Good morning, Jason Russell. How is my Canadian cousin on this terrific Tuesday morning? Hey, heading up north for some French fries and gravy, sir. Almost made it. Good morning, David. Great to see you, my brother. How is my fellow Texan? We also have round number 17 of Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. And there is plenty of amazing numbers still left. It is only $38 a spot. There is 40 packs in that one. Looking for another Grandma's Linoleum, maybe a bubble gum, maybe an Inspired Ink on-card autograph. And folks, I do think we're due for an autograph. So I have a very strong hunch. I'm calling it right now. Speaking it into the universe. I think we're going to catch an autograph out of that boba break. How about a 4 hobby box NFL break? And folks, we're down to a handful of teams left. Bengals, Browns, Jets, Lions, and Rams. And as soon as we fill those last teams, we are busting all 5 of these hobby boxes. Threaten me with a good time. And speaking of full breaks, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to just 5 teams on this one also. 6 Topps Chrome LogoFractor hobby boxes out of our sealed case. And we're down to the Astros, the Blue Jays, the Cardinals, the Gigantes, and the Marlins. And as soon as we fill those, we will rip. So that's what we have up there, folks. And we also have a brand new round of 2023 Topps Finest Flashbacks. And we're looking to see if we can't find that case hit in there also. So give me just a moment here, folks. Actually, you know what? Let's get through our family rip first. Do we have General Cody Custer in the house this morning? Shout out to Cody Custer. I see you, Keith. Yeah, I won't be sending you the gum, my man. Cheers to that. Thank you for letting me keep it. And pinkies up because we are absolutely fancy, my brother. Spot on. All right, second shout out to Mr. Cody Custer, my fellow Austinite. We might not have Cody here with us this morning, gosh dang it. But that's okay. We'll come back to him just a little bit later. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick, folks, is I got to make a break sheet. So if you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, and we will do this together. Coming in with the thunder. Good morning, Kirk. How you doing, buddy? How was our mustache marauder on this terrific Tuesday? Good to see you this morning, OG. I love it so much. All right, my dear friends, allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 2023 Topps Chrome or Topps Finest Flashbacks. And Wyatt, thank you for taking the first teams there, buddy. And that is round number 5. For those of you who joined us on Whatnot this weekend, thank you. We had a super Sunday over on Whatnot. That was so much fun. And fun fact, dear friends, you know that I don't really pay attention to my viewer count very often. But what I saw afterwards, the after action report, that was the biggest Whatnot show that we have had thus far. So congratulations to each and every one of you for being a part of that. I love it, Kirk Rylance. How you living, Biggie Smalls? All right, that Topps Finest Flashbacks is only $12 a spot. Good to see you this morning, Kirk. Love you, buddy. All right, all right. Thank you all for bearing with me for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Mucho aprecio. Oh, thank you, Onward. It's true, Jeffro. It's true. I've almost run out of lamb's tails. That's a fact. All right. Good to go. Thank you again for that. Mr. Wyatt, let's get you locked in here, legend. We have spots number 1, 15, 16, and 30. One, 15, 16, 30. And we will refresh that shop in just a moment again, my friends. And of course, if we fill either of those big boy breaks this morning, we will bust one or both of them this morning. Threaten me with a good time. Got you locked in there, Wyatt Rodenbeck. Chad, good morning, my man. Oh, I do PC some Griffey, my brother. You're in the right place if you like Ken Griffey Jr. Good morning. Okie dokie. let's refresh one more time and make sure I'm not missing anything. Do we have Mr. Cody, Mr. Custer, my fellow Austinite? Are you here this morning? And we do have a couple of brand new orders up there. Thank you so much to Mr. Jason Allen, my Canadian cousin. Taking down a single hobby pack of 23-24 Synergy Hockey. Outstanding. Thank you, Jason Allen. You will be our very first family rip of the morning, sir. And then, Bobby Ballgame, Mr. Viles, taking down 4 spots in our brand new Topps Finest Flashbacks. Thank you, Bobby. 3, 7, 10, and 23. Getting us a little closer. Thank you so much, Bobby. Excellent to see you this morning, my man. Bobby Ballgame says, I thought about you Sunday at the Reds game. They had a ton of early 90s junk wax and a ton of Griffey singles. Really? At the game, huh? That's awesome. Gotta love it. I would love to someday come to a game there in Cincinnati. That would be sweet. But first, I'm still trying to go to my very first professional baseball game. Someday, my friends, that will be magnificent. Looking forward to it. Mr. Peacharelli, he says, my oldest has a birthday coming up. He asked if I could buy him that Pokemon booster on the site so he could watch you rip it for him. Oh, my dude. Yes, please. That would be fantastic. Threaten me with a good time, David. I would love to. All right. Let me grab the pack for you. Mr. Allen, I'll be right back. Hey, Jason. Would you do me a solid, my brother, and choose 1 through 7? Choose a number 1 through 7. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. 7 it is. That one right there. Got you covered, brother. One of my favorite hockey products. I love Synergy so damn much. So remember, folks, autographs are not guaranteed, but we have been very lucky and we found quite a few out of Synergy. I think you're right, Jason. Like I have said before, my friends, I believe everything happens for a reason. Gosh dang it. And if you are here this morning, there's a reason. Good morning to you legends over here on TikTok. It is wonderful to see you this morning. As always, my dear friends, I hope everyone is having the most terrific Tuesday possible. If you are not, by some act of the universe, I hope I can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes. All right, let's go. Starting out with Maurice Richard on the base for the Canadiens. Ooh, how about a light up the night rookie, Matt Murray, for the Dallas Stars, and that is numbered to 699. Kind of hard to see that number, but it is there. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, buddy. And last but not least, on the 2030, how about some good old soap? McTavish. And gosh, those cards are beautiful. Would you just look at it? Looks like little explosions on there. Quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. I'm going to sleeve all of those up for you, Jason. Wonderful first rip of the morning, my dude. And Mr. Roskadal over here on the TikTok says, my cousin got the privilege to work on the Ken Griffey Sr. truck at the dealership. Got a sweet photo. Oh, that's amazing, Keith. Peanut butter and jealous. That's fantastic. All right, I sleeved all of those up for you, my good man. Again, Mr. Jason Allen, thank you for being our very first family rip of the morning and the week. These are going in your pile, my good buddy. And there's plenty more of those where that came from. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. You know what, legends? Before we refresh that shop one more time, I think we should do a little morning giveaway. I'm feeling generous this morning. How about we do it? So what we're going to do here, folks, is it is only on Twitch, okay? if you are on Twitch and you are subscribed and you know that you have made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, so I have your address, then you are eligible for this giveaway, okay? If you have never made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, that means I do not have your information. That means you are not eligible for the giveaway. Not this morning anyway, okay? If you want to be eligible in the future, all you got to do is make at least one purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, so we have your address information in there on the website. I hope that makes sense. Oh, yes, you have Onward, so you're good to go, my good man. All right, legends, give me just a moment here. Let's run a little moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. And my TikTokers, if you would like to come over here and watch the moose race, unfortunately, the only platform out of all 5 platforms that we're live on right this second, TikTok is the only platform that can't see the moose race. So I apologize in advance, but all you got to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube, for that matter. Oh, yes, I do, J-Rod. All right, legends. Let's go. All right. Who would like to start? We'll start with J-Rod. Onward, got you in there, buddy. James Berkey, gotcha. Drew Jones. Mikey 1. Bobby Ballgame. Mr. Bobby V. Eric Janap. Johnny D. Joiny. There you go, Johnny D. Got you locked in there, buddy. Billy Casper. Gotcha. Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. Sure thing, buddy. Got you covered. Wyatt. Mr. Peacharelli. Got you covered. Jeffro. Captain Chris Condor. Jason Allen. You feel me knocking? Then let me in. Chris Notley Bailey, my brother from another mother, just smacked that resub button for the 24th month. Amazing. Thank you so much, Chris Notley Bailey. It's wonderful to see you this morning, my man. Excellent. Got you covered. Our thin blue line. Good morning, legend. Wosaba Boy. Thank you for smacking that resub button for the 4th month. Would you do me a solid? What is your first name, Wosaba Boy? One more time. I know it, and I feel terrible that I can't remember it right off the top of my head. Same thing to you, our thin blue line. Sergeant Shaft. Remind me of your name as well, good buddy. Johnny Mesco. Got you covered, brother. In there. Oh, that's right, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Got you covered. Cody Simons. Done, done, and done. So, Junior, have you made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before, my friend? Thank you so much. Our thin blue line, I believe that is Mr. Olog. Is that you, Ben? If my memory serves me correctly. Gosh, I think so, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. Yes! I mean, I knew that. I totally knew that. All right, folks, we have 20 of you in here. Hey, that's okay, Junior. Your day's coming, buddy. No sweat. This is just for people that have made purchases from junkwaxvintage.com in the past. Mr. Huerta, absolutamente. Got you covered there, Eric. Thank you, buddy. Chris Notley Bailey, you are in there, my man. Yes, sir. I've got you in there, brother. All right, folks, we have 21 of you in here. Who am I missing? Again, folks, you must be subscribed over here on Twitch. Mr. Huerta, we got to get that star next to your name, good buddy. Somebody want to hit Huerta with a free sub? Or if he wants to hit that subscription button? Pit Death Blow. I have never seen you make a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. If I'm wrong, please let me know. You are very welcome, Chris Notley Bailey. So this is a subscriber / junkwaxvintage.com purchaser giveaway this morning. Okay. Oh, there's Mr. Phil. Thank you so much, Mr. Bruner. Beautiful. Got you covered. Oh, Johnny Mesco. Gosh dang it. Well, I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you for being a stand-up dude. I'm so sorry, Johnny Mesco. I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Chris Notley, excuse me, the legend, our family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson, smacking Eric Huerta with that free 1-month subscription. Thank you. And Eric stays in the list. And Johnny Mesco, I had a hunch somebody might do that. So I cut it instead of deleting it. And Johnny Mesco, you're official now, my brother. And thank you so much, Rob Richardson. You rock my face off, you legend. I love that guy so much. Shout out to the family pharmacist. One of the OGs of OGs of the entire family. And shout out to Mallory Latoya. Love you, Rob. All right, folks, we have 21 of you on this list. If there is a subscriber in here that I have not put on this list, please let me know. Last call. This is going to be, by the way, folks, we're going to reward first, second, and third this morning, okay? And we have 3 pieces of the past, guaranteed relics. That's what we're giving away this morning. Mr. Armstrong. Got you in there, brother. Mr. Gower. Gotcha, Jacob. Thank you, buddy. Ryan Bruns. Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have everybody in here. Do we have Rob Richardson? Oh my gosh, we didn't put Rob Richardson in here. Thank you, J-Rod. Appreciate that, buddy. All right, we've got 26 of you in here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're rolling. Ooh, Cody Custer, good morning, legend. It is so damn good to see you. Your ears must have been burning this morning, good buddy. Ah, holy caps lock. Batman. All right, now 27 of you. I think we're solid, legends. Let's roll. Now again, we're going to reward first, second, and third, okay? Best of luck to each and every one of you. Let's do it. We have J-Rod on the front side, Mr. Cody General Custer on the back side, and it looks like Cody Simon's taking the whole shot. Johnny Mesco in the number 2 spot. Cody Custer falling back to the middle of the pack. Oh no. Cody Simons with almost a full Moose Link lead. Goodness gracious, Cody Simons. Damn! He is leaving him in the dust. There is flames coming off of those moose hooves. But J-Rod coming up quick. Mr. James Berkey. Holy crapola. Congratulations, James Berkey. James Berkey, J-Rod Hillis, and Johnny Mesco. All 3 of you are our winners this morning. Berkey, J-Rod, Mesco. All right, legends. James Berkey, Johnny Mesco, and J-Rod. I need you to do me a solid this morning, gentlemen. Berkey, J-Rod, Mesco. So James Berkey, would you choose 1 through 3, please? I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. I love it. Thank you so much for being a good sport, my friends. All right, James Berkey, you're in the middle. J-Rod, left or right, my friend? Left or right? Left it is. Thank you, J-Rod. And Johnny Mesco. You got one too there, good buddy. Outstanding. All right, so folks, these came from the National, by the way. So excited to see what we pull for you. And of course, my dear friends, right after this rip, we're going to head right back on over to junkwaxvintage.com and we will refresh that shop again. All right, James Berkey, let's see what we have here for you, buddy. Onward, these packs are not in the shop. Nope, these are just giveaways. All right, let's do it. Mr. Roskadal, I'm so sorry. Good morning, Dallas. I have not had my TikTok up for the last couple of minutes. Sorry about that, buddy. Great to see you. All right, let's see what we have here, James Berkey. Oh, how about Alexander Hamilton on the relic? That's pretty sweet. Shout out to Aaron Burr. User 284, good morning. Oh, Dallas, you took today off, brother. I love it. Got yourself a little 5-day weekend. That's magnificent. Great to see you this morning, my good man. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, my brother. All right, James Berkey. Congratulations on the win this morning, buddy. Next, Mr. J-Rod Hillis. My second favorite J-Rod. First favorite Jared. Good luck. Good morning, Donut. I see you, Drew Jones. Shout out to the big wigs. Oh. How about the relics so nice you got them twice? Alexander Hamilton. Again. There you go, J-Rod. Just leaving that one up for you. There you go, John. That is correct. Thank you so much, Mikey1. I appreciate that. Gotta love some TikTok, right? All right, J-Rod. You're in the books there, legend. Thank you as always, buddy. Twins, Basil. Twins. And last pack magic.
One down, one to go.
Johnny Mesco. Good luck, brother. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 on the Hamiltons. Toro Poles, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. Yep. Gotta love it. Wow. Well, thanks, National. How about 3? Alexander Hamilton relics. I gotta be honest, I didn't see that coming. But hey, there you go. You got 3 of them. The Hamilton's so nice, you got him thrice. It's a Mia Mario. Senor Garza, buenos dias. Great to see you this morning, my good man. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Why, thank you, Mr. Roskadal.
Oh, yeah.
All right there, legends. Well, there you go this morning. How about a triple dose of Hamilton? Beautiful. So all joking aside, my friends, I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you for making this community what it is. And I'm always very, very grateful to do giveaways like that. So stoked for Mr. Mesco, Mr. J-Rod, and James Berkey. Thank you, gentlemen. That's right, Jeffro. I'm like the Oprah, but of Alexander Hamilton relics. You get a Hamilton. You get a Hamilton. There you go. That's right, Onward. Shout out to the artist in the ambulance because the Hamilton was so nice, we pulled him thrice. Shout out to Dustin Kensrue. Mr. David, you're so punny, and I love it. He says, Dalen did not want to waste his shot with those Hamilton cards. Beautiful. Sarge, good morning, legend. Ah, Lou. No worries, my man. I just ignore them, buddy. I pretend like they're not even there. Toynado Alley, good morning, legend, and thank you so much for smacking me with a share. Thank you, Sarge, for the heart. Thank you, Mario Garza. I heart you right back, gentlemen, and it's wonderful to see you on this terrific Tuesday. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday morning thus far. All right. Let's refresh that shop for the very first time. And Architect, good morning, legend. Shout out to your girlfriend, Gabby. Today is your 1-year anniversary. That's amazing, buddy. Well, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary with your girlfriend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Architect 22. Hell yeah. All right, let's refresh real quick. And holy cow, my dear friends, we do have some orders up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Goodness gracious. Allow me just a moment here, my dear friends. Shout out to Mr. Jacob Johnson, an awesome Utahan, taking a 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Mega Box. Outstanding. Thank you so much, Jacob Johnson. And thank you so much for bearing with me while I lock in some orders here. We're going to get right back to ripping in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. One moment. And my dear friends, my family, if you have not taken a moment, headed on over to junkwaxvintage.com. You might want to, because there is some brand new stuff up there. Cody Custer, you will be the first family rip of this round, my man, if you're still here. Chris Notley Bailey, you got that Ohtani. It is a beautiful card. I am so glad you did, my brother. Love ya. Good to see you this morning. Shout out to you and CJ. I have seen that one, Rob Richardson. Shout out to Drunk History. Oh, you know it, Cody Custer. We're just going to knock through these orders real quick, and then we will get to you. All right, next, Keith, taking down 2 Playboy packs. Now, Keith, my brother, I think you know at this point that we rip those past 9 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Good buddy. We don't rip those until #JWAD. But I am very, very stoked to put those off to the side for you. We will rip those tonight. Mr. Kyle Giungo. Nope, I have not. Have not. Sounds wonderful, Keith. Thank you, buddy. Let's see if we can't find you some Prez tonight after 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you again, Keith. Okie dokie. Mr. General Custer, my brother. Ooh, speaking of my brother, how about Mr. Utah Breaks? Shout out to Brandon Franz this morning. How you doing there, buddy? Long time no talk. Hope you're having a wonderful morning and doing your training over there, my dude. All right, Cody Custer. So you also snagged out a couple of prestigious Playboy packs, but we're going to rip those tonight past 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you in advance, Cody Custer. But what we can do is some 2023 Allen and Ginter. Good luck. I love it so much, Keith. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Todd O'Hara. How you doing there, brother? Happy Tuesday. You are just in time to see the very first You Know What We Must Do, ladies and gentlemen. For the very first time on this terrific Tuesday morning right here in Austin, Texas, we shout Grippeth. And we shout Rippeth. Good luck, Cody Custer. I cannot thank you enough, Brandonio. Making my morning over there, buddy. And we have some very, very interesting stuff coming right around the corner on this channel, my dear friends. Brandon Franz, you know, and I appreciate you keeping it close to the vest. Goated. Oh, hell yeah, brother. You're just right up the road. We're like neighbors. Shout out to my fellow Texan. Matty Cakes, good morning, buddy. Empty box, Cody Custer. Pack number 4 to the side. We don't need to stare at that break sheet. Austin Chum Lee, good morning. Straight Velocity, buenos dias. And folks, we are almost up to 20,000 likes this morning. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Why, thank you, Brandon Franz. You know it, buddy. So, legends, I am chomping at the bit to be able to tell you about a very big surprise coming to the channel. but I gotta wait just a few more days. But just know that it's gonna be glorious. Mr. Mullally, long time no see, brother. Another OG of the family. Gracing us with his presence, Malcolm in the middle. What's up, buddy? Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we're getting the whole fam-damly up in here on this terrific Tuesday morning. Good morning, JR Motorsports fan. Great to see you back, my dude. Oh, Chris Condor, you will, sir. You will. By God. Andy Myers, how big in a boy are you? Roy D. Mercer, Mercer. Loose Skunt says it doesn't involve Leaf, hopefully. The good news is it does not involve Leaf. Oh, man. All right, let's go. Mr. Robinson. Will the Thrill. My brother from the Emerald Isle. Good morning, buddy. It's great to see you, Kevin Curtin. I should say good afternoon to you. Ooh. Cody Custer. If this gentleman needs to take a flight, you let me know. Congratulations, Andy Myers. That's amazing. I was hoping you would say that, Cody Custer. I hope his trays, seat tables, and seat backs are in their full, locked, upright positions, because he's going for a flight. See ya, Julio. Bye-bye. Why, thank you, Brandon Ainsworth. I would do the exact same thing, my brother. Using that one for some extra paper, huh? I like it, I like it. Good morning, Stink Pickle. Great to see you this morning, Brandon Ainsworth. All right, we have some Vita Blue for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchy. Ooh, how about a Justin Bieber on the gold mini parallel? Orale Vato on the spotless spans. Ah, smart. I like it, Brandon. I like it. Nolan Jones. Oscar Mayer. Bieber's so nice you got him twice. How about some Babe Ruth? Beautiful. How about a mini? Rookie for the Athletics, JJ Bidet. Shout out to Tushy. How about the Lear on the music to your ears? You know it, Kevin Curtin. It's a lady. Ms. Yan and the Pooches. I toss my keys to the magnificent moustache of Little C's. Austin Meadows. The pencil stash of Rafael Palmiero. Shout out to Uncle Moosey and the Orioles. DJ Chicken, good morning. How about a positively amazing poutine? Heading up north for some French fries and gravy, sir. Almost made it. Gotta love some poutine. Shout out to Dutchy. We got some Ricky Henderson on the spotless spans. Ricky gone. The Albert Einstein lookalike Mr. Wasserman. That's right, Mr. Taylor. You know it, brother. How about Mr. Curley? Basketballer. Mike Trout. King Felix for my Seattle Mariners. You are absolutely right, John. I could not agree more, buddy. Poutine is a PSA 10 food. Spot on, my brother. DJ Chicken, good morning over here on TikTok. How about Max Fried on the mini? And that is an Allen and Ginter back mini. No sweat. Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Bob Clemente. Ooh, how about some old Greg?
Come on, Greg.
Maddox. How about a luscious lip curtain of Mr. Spencer Strider? That thing could filter krill, if you know what I mean. JT Realmuto. Shout out to Mr. Mikey One. That is his PC. Good morning, Stacey Stumets. Always good to see you, Stace. How you doing there, buddy? How about a Miguel Tejeda? Mini Miguel. Base Mini. How about some Spike Ball on the Fun in the Sun? I see you, Andy Myers. This is as close as you can get to Bailey's without your eyes getting wet. Mr. Ben Brown. Barry Zito, back-to-back athletics. Yandy Diaz, looking like a cook in the DFAC from when I was in the Army. Shout out to my veterans. Rest in peace to Mr. Tim Wakefield. Oh, we got a mini, and it is Yosemite Sam's National Park. Excellent. How about the Iron Man, Mr. Cal Ripken Jr.? It's a lady, Miss Staley. Luscious Lamb Chops Lou Brock. Matthew Liberatore on a relic. Rookie relic. Nonetheless. There you go, buddy. Shout out to our St. Lunatics. Jeff Rotel, Kyle Willard. Beautiful. And gotta love it in a blaster box. Leave it in top loading that one up for you, buddy. How about a design variation rookie for the D-bags, Mr. Gabriel Moreno? And shout out to Mr. Esposito. Greg Esposito. If you're in the chat this morning, my man, feel free to speak up. If he is not here, we miss some Greg this morning. How about some buzzard on the talented? I see what they did there. Very clever. All right, we got a sleever and a top loader here, folks. Good morning, T-Bone. How you doing, buddy? Top of the morning to you. Think that's going to go in a 100-point top loader. Like a glove. As always, my dear friends, you know, we do not give out any nasty, scratched up old top loaders here, folks. It is always brand new for each and every one of you. All right.
One down, one to go.
Cody Custer. Last pack magic, buddy. Buena suerte. Good luck. Oh, Sarge. Thank you for your service, my brother. I love it. What was your MOS, if I may ask, Sarge? Oh, I missed you guys too, T-Bone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, though, buddy. All right, starting out with the $600 million man, Juan Soto. Anthony Rizzo. Andres Jimenez. Mr. Berti. Actor. Mr. Nicholas. And we actually saw him at the National. He was signing at the National. Thomas Ian Nicholas, I think. Yep. Nailed it. And last but not least, another talented, the Barn Owl. And folks, have you ever seen those videos of owls snagging their food? I'll tell you what, my friends. Owls are kind of scary. Have you ever seen any of those videos of them like sniping little mice and other birds from branches? Shout out to the owl. Kind of scary. The last thing you see is a winged beast, and then whatever food it's going for is just gone. Yikes. Ah, there you go, General Custer. I love it. Perfect pull for you. My man. Hey, all joking aside, Cody Custer, thank you as always, my dude. I sincerely appreciate you snagging those down from junkwaxvintage.com and giving us some eye candy this morning. I'm always happy to rip into some Allen and Ginter. I haven't, Dutch. Thank baby Jesus. And oh, by the way, Mikey, one, or Dutchy, one of the two of you, did you help me out over here on TikTok? If you click into the show here on TikTok, if you look at the middle graphic, you should be able to read both sides now. Please let me know if you cannot. If we need to adjust that graphic a little bit more, we can do that. Good morning, Dutchy. Great to see you, JVD. And we're not talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. Mr. Malinowski. Great to see you, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? All right, another beautiful rip in the books for you, Cody Custer. Thank you, my fellow Austinite. I love it. Thank you, Dutchy. Thank you, Mikey1. I appreciate you, gentlemen. Mr. Goodwood. Happy Tuesday, legend. How are you doing this morning, good buddy? Excellent. Thank you so much, John. That is exactly what we're looking for, my dude. Much appreciated. A weird itch. Give me just a moment, my friends. I got hair in my shirt or something. Sticking me. Okie dokie. I love the positivity, Mr. Goodwood. It is always good to see you, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my good man. Happy Tuesday. All right, folks, let's refresh that shop real quick. And Mr. Jacob Johnson, if you would like to step into that batter's box, my brother, snag yourself a chunk of lumber, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. And next we have Mr. Gower. Shout out to Harvey Birdman. Taking a spot in our Topps Finest Flashbacks. That is spot number 5. Thank you, Jacob. A wonderful West Virginian. Getting us a little bit closer there, Jacob. Thank you, brother. Done, done, and done. So, Legends, if you have not taken a moment, headed on over to junkwaxvintage.com. If you look into the breaks page, you will see that we have not one, but 2 Pick Your Team giant mixers that are a handful of spots away from ripping. So if we feel those the breaks this morning, my dear friends, we will break those breaks this morning. And there's just a few teams left. Kareem, and we got to bust into our second spicy water of the morning. And Gerardo Alvarez, bienvenidos a familia. It is great to see you this morning, my man. Thank you so much for the beautiful roses. Got to stay hydrated. Whew. Here's my friends. Roast. Oh, Steven, Mr. Amerman. I just want to sell you free cable. Good to see you, brother. How are you doing this morning? Cheers. And I just noticed I got to fix my camera a little bit, folks. Give me just a moment. That's a little bit better. There we go. Daddy likey. All right. Beautiful. Mr. Skunt, he says, I went to the site and tried to buy a spot. When I went to check out, it just told me I was a sucker. Awesome, buddy. Very cool. Alrighty. All right, Mr. Johnson, are you ready, my brother? Let's do it. Gotta love some TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. Pinkies up because we fancy. Thank you, Ramsey Rips. I appreciate that, brother. No worries, my man. No worries. All right, Legends. Good luck, Mr. Johnson. Now, if you remember, folks, the last box of this that we ripped, we found an autograph. It was that Jim Cat legend from Minnesota on-card autograph. Let's see if we can't find another one. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. Okay, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. And Mr. Amerman. Steven, thank you for my very favorite gift of all time. You know I love those little buggers. Thank you for the tiny dinies, my brother. Let's go. I love it, Jeffro. Cody Custer. It is called 80s Retro Wave on Spotify. Maddie, good morning, buddy. How's the talking donut on this terrific Tuesday morning? Great to see you, Matt. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we're getting the whole family up in here. Why, thank you, Ramsey Rips. I appreciate it so much. And good morning. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your very first time tuning in this morning, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you are new here this morning, keep in mind, folks, that we are live on 5 separate platforms right this second. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the family is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to come join us, we'd love to have you. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradición. Let's go. Oh, you know it, Mr. Amerman. Thank you so much, Steven. Making my morning over there, buddy. I love those little buggers. Mr. Malinowski, thank you. Mr. Gotel. So we did comment on that at the very beginning of the show. I have been PC and Harry Ford, excuse me. I've been PC. Ooh, we got something juicy in here. Ooh, I am so excited for you. Peanut butter and jealous. Jacob Johnson. Ooh, sorry about that, folks. Before I was so pleasantly interrupted, I have been PC and Harry Ford for the last couple of years. So I am elated that he just got called up to my Seattle Mariners. Good morning to the McClarty family. Great to see you, my friends. Oh, you know it. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around, legends. And folks, we were up to 25,000 likes this morning over here on TikTok. Thank you so much for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. I agree, Maddie. Thank you. You and I both. Mr. Viles, you and I both, sir. All right, here we go. Starting now with the old Jim Bunning for the Fightin' Phillies. And gosh, I love Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary so damn much. They are beautiful, beautiful cards. Matty Chapman, handling his inner Todd Van Poppel. Good morning, Cookie. We are ripping into 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary this morning. Adam, good morning, legend. How about Dominic Smith for the Mets on the Refractor? Willie Calhoun on the Prism Refractor for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Mr. Mendoza. How about some Didi of the Gregorius for those Fightin' Phillies? Shout out to Mikey One. The Goose of the Gossage before he had that magnificent mustache. Jorge Alfaro. Tyler O'Neill. Ooh. What is this? You know what? I know you love me. We're going to sweat that one. We'll come back to that one in just a moment. We have some backwards. How about Al Bundy's nephew, Dylan? Shout out to Polk High School. Craig Biggio. Haven's daddy. Louis Garcia. Shout out to Bubba. Keith Whitley's nephew. Just kidding. Cody Whitley. Enrique Hernandez for the Red Sox. Kevin Newman for the Pirates. Trade Mancini on the Refractor for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Kevin Smith. Michael Conforto. Franmil Reyes for the Indians. Dusty Baker, Darren's daddy. Michael Kopech. Eduardo Pablo Escobar. Paredes. Don Sutton, legend for the Trolley Dodgers on your Prism Refractor. Jordan Weems for the Athletics. Shout out to his Locks of Love. Ender Enciarte for the Braves. JT Brubaker for the Pirates. Josh Donaldson for Minnesota on the Blue Prism Refractor. Mr. Matt Foster for the White Sox. Rich Porcello. Aaron Hicks for the Pinstripes. And Nathan Ovaldi. Finishing that one off. And I'm going to hell. Yep. Sure thing. All right, we have pack number 4 left, and then we're going to get into our sweat. Good luck. He kind of does, Matt. Kind of does. I see what you're talking about there, buddy. Mr. Scherzer, good morning, my man. ENC, thank you for sharing out my live. Great to see you this morning, Adam. All right, we got Garrett Cole's brother-in-law. Not kidding. Brandon Crawford. Hunter Bull Dozier. Shohei Ohtani-san. Beautiful. Gotta love it. When you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. And last but not least, are you a McCann or a McCant? He looks like a McCann to me on the Prism Refractor, James McCann. Nicely centered on the Ohtani. Okie dokie.
One down, one to go.
Mr. Johnson. Good luck, Jacob. Let's see what we have here. Oh, how about a Mr. Mike Trout? And it is first on print to 25. I love it so much. They do not call me the bookend king for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Mr. Malinowski and Mr. Johnson. Congratulations, my good man. That one's going in a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader, buddy. Anytime you find a chrome Trout to 25, a damn good day. Congratulations, Jacob. And that is a magnificent way to start our morning and a terrific way to start the entire week. So I thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Jacob, you are so welcome, brother. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful card there, buddy. Big Deezy, good morning, my man. Tom Vu. Long time no see, Tom. How you doing? Mr. McClarty, thank you for the positivity. Dutchy, I love the hearts. Good buddy. Thank you as always. Sarge, blowing me up with some TikTok gifts. Thank you so much, Sarge. And it's great to have another veteran in the family. I appreciate you so much. And Sarge, I'm so sorry. I did ask you what your MOS was, and I didn't see the answer. Tyler, good morning, legend. Excellent to see you back, my brother. How was your weekend? The Pave Boss, thank you for smacking the follow button. Big Deezy, are they all machine autos on them? I think you're talking about facsimile autographs, my friend. Facsimile autographs. And yes, they're on every single card. But they can have real autographs also. We found one in the last box we opened. All right, Mr. Johnson. Thank you again, my good man. And I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip and a very long line of beautiful rips. Congratulations on that Mike Trout, buddy. That is freaking sweet. Especially first on print to 25. Ah, there you go, brother. Shout out to Fort Benning. Shout out to the Sandhill. Oh, yeah. Been there, bro. If I ever see that place again, I might cry. I just might. See, town. Well, big hugs, firm handshakes to you there, Sarge. I spent some time at Benning myself. A whole bunch of time, actually. My address has been Fort Benning, Georgia, a few times in my life. All right, let's refresh that shop, legends. See where we're at. Wyatt, I love the emotes. Thank you, big man.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
Good morning, Brian Smith. How you doing, homie? Great to see you as always. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. You and I both there, Sarge. You and I both, my brother. I appreciate the empathy. Thank you. Holy cow, folks. We have got some brand new orders up there at junkwaxvintage.com, and we are getting closer and closer on that Topps Finest Flashbacks break this morning. Allow me just a moment, legends. Let's get you locked in here, boys. So, legends, if we fill the break this morning, we will bust this break this morning. Threaten me with a good time. Excuse me. Ramsey Rips. You know what there, buddy? I appreciate you being here, my man. And I can't follow everybody, but I got you. I cannot thank you enough for the positivity, Ramsey. That is what makes this channel go round, my brother. You're in the right place. Welcome to the family, Mr. Ramsey. All right, we are starting with General Custer, my fellow Austinite. Taking 2, 13, and 20. Thank you, Cody Custer. There you go, Cody Custer. Beautiful. Aw, thank you, Ramsey. Joshua, go Mariners. You're absolutely right, buddy. Always happy to have another M's fan in the house. Welcome. So, fun fact, I am originally from the state of Washington. I lived in the state of Washington for over 30 years. I have now been in the state of Texas for about 13 years or so. But love me, my home state of Washington. I miss it sometimes. And then I walk outside here in Austin, Texas, and I see the sun. I don't miss it so much. But I do miss my friends and family over there. Gotcha, John. Cards under construction. Good morning. Is the Bo Jackson filled that you joined? It is not yet, my friend. And you are more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. Because you can always check out the break stats up there, my friend. The other thing I can give you is if you type in !breaks or check breaks. Oh, that's weird, Brian Smith. Mikey 1, are you here with us this morning, my brother? That is super weird. There's definitely 5 breaks up there on the website right now. Oh, Seth Perlman. It is great to see you over here this morning, Seth. Thank you so much, good buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, brother. So yeah, we do have 5 breaks up there at junkwaxvintage.com, and right now the Bo Jackson Battle Arena has 16 spots left, so we are almost halfway on that one. Randy Johnson. I love it. People tell me that you're my twin all the time. Shout out to the Bird Murderer. Love it. I see you, Mikey One. All right, my dear friends, let's keep on going. How about JVD? And we're not talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. My awesome Idahoan. Taking 9 and 24. Thank you, Johnny. Nine and 24. Got you locked in there, Johnny. Gotta love it. All right, all right. TikTok is amazing. Gotta love some TikTok, folks. All right, got you locked in there, JVD. And next is Mr. Gower. I think I already locked in Mr. Gower. Yes, I did. So there you go, folks. We are current up there in the shop. I sincerely appreciate you taking a gander at that, Mikey One. Thank you, buddy. I got to be honest, I've never seen that before. That is different. All kinds of terrific Tuesday morning assignments this morning. Thank you, Mikey One. So shout out to our innovation lead here at JWV, Mr. Mikey One. I sincerely appreciate your help on that, brother. Thank you. And if we could all get a huge thank you to Mikey One in the chat, that would be magnificent. Because he works very hard for each and every one of you. All right, let's refresh that shop real quick, folks. Make sure we're not missing anything. And we are not. So the queue is completely open, ladies and gentlemen. And I think in the meantime, we just got to rip through some more juicy junk wax. No downtime here, gosh dang it. Let's go back to 1988 Topps. See if we can't find a Ricky Henderson for Dutchie, eh? Now, of course, my dear friends, the floor is open. So if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, there is absolutely zero queue right now. I love it, Drew Jones. Thank you, legend. Thank you so much, J-Rod. Sincerely appreciate the kind words, gentlemen. Gotta love some Mikey One. Thank you so much, Dutchie. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Steven Amerman. Why, thank you, Randy Johnson. I appreciate that, brother. Shout out to Johnny Depp. Okie dokie. We start off with an Astros manager legend, Mr. Hal Lanier. Where in the world is Benito Santiago? 1988 All-Star for San Diego, Santiago. Dwayne Murphy for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Old Phil Garner. Guy Hoffman for WKRP in Cincinnati. Oh, hell yeah. My PC since I was about 8 years old, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jose Cant Seiko. Beautiful. I remember pulling this card as a little guy. That was one of my favorite cards back in 1990. Gotta love it. How about the Brewers leaders? I believe that is Glenn Braggs. And I don't know who the other fella is. Weird. How about Jorge Bell for the Blue Jays? Barred down card breaks. Oh, you know it, my man. Shout out to the Bash Brothers. Promo. Shout out to Jeffro and Mr. Jack Clark on the promo. Oh, that was Vukovic. Thank you so much, Mr. Viles. That makes a lot more sense. Tommy Hare for our St. Lunatics. Buenos dias, Kobe Luna. O tu sabes, way. Otro día en la frente yard. It is another beautiful day, my man. Gracias para pregunta. ¿Y tú? Incaviglia. Charlie O'Brien. Shout out to Kevin O'Brien and the Brew Crew. Wayne Tollison for the Pinstripes. Old Dick Schofield. Shout out to the Schofield Barracks. And shout out to the 808. Curtis Ford for our St. Lunatics. Kelly McGruber, right here in Austin, Texas. Fun fact, my dear friends, Kelly Gruber went to the same high school that my kids are going to go to. Small world. And thank you, Kelly, for hanging on to the gum for the last 30 years. Beautiful. All right, nice little pack of juicy junk wax. Well, good morning. Is that Mr. Sondergeld? Did you change your profile picture there, buddy? Shout out to our mustache marauder. Gonzalo Guevara, buenos días. Qué bueno verte. Lo siento para mi español en advancia porque soy muy gringo. I love it, Brandon Sondergeld. Well, that is a wonderful new picture there, buddy. Happy Tuesday morning, legend. That's right, Dutchie, little gum relic. Beautiful. Thank you again for your assistance there, Mr. Viles. And Mikey1, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for your help over there, good buddy. So, legends, as I have said before, and I will say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy, I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of gem, mint, 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And I have also talked for the last few weeks about how we have a very special surprise coming that is going to completely eliminate my need to write on paper. And folks, when that surprise comes, it is going to be like a revolution to this channel. And as I have said before, my friends, if you like this channel now, just wait, because it's about to get a lot better. So thank you to each and every one of you, and a huge Costco Economy Kirkland signature size thank you to Mikey1. Sarge, there you go, brother. Shout out to the 808 Schofield Barracks. Did you have fun there, man? I had another buddy that was stationed there. He just had a blast in Hawaii. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Dang it. I just got to go to language school in North Carolina instead of Monterey. Would have much rather went to Monterey. Alex, that is a great question, my friend. I think we're still probably at least 4 or 5 weeks out on that. Maybe even a little bit longer. We shall see. Thank you, local card shop. I appreciate the positivity, buddy. Revolucion. That's right, Jeffro. You know it, my dude. As always, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is great to have each and every one of you this morning. Mr. Nick Henshin, top of the morning to you, legend. Mr. Armstrong, Vietnam. That is correct. Shout out to the Cross Creek Mall in old Vietnam. Spent a lot of time there, too. Gosh dang it. All right, let's refresh that shop one more time, you legends. Make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I loved some Fort Bragg, actually. All joking aside. Oh, my dear friends, we have a beautiful next order up here from an awesome Arkansan, Mr. Knowles. Chris! Let's do it, buddy. Took down 4 break spots. Mr. Knowles, getting us a little closer on that PYT 6-box LogoFractor break. Folks, I think we're down to 3 teams remaining. Taking the Cardinals and the Astros. Thank you, Chris. That is what we have left, folks. Blue Jays, Gigantes, and Marlins. And then we are busting into 6 beautiful hobby boxes of Topps Chrome LogoFractor out of a sealed case. Oh, Bobby Viles, you went to Midwest Cards over the weekend. I love it. Did you see Chuck by chance? The handsome, bald fella? And did you tell him that Uncle Junkwax sent you? I hope so. Shout out to Midwest Cards. Love those dudes over there. Big Deezy, that is a great question, my friend. Every team varies, so you are more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. All the pricing is up there, my good man. Thank you for asking. And folks, we are almost up to 40,000 likes over here this morning on TikTok. Y'all are a bunch of screen beating, junk wax loving, positive, terrific Tuesday morning having legends. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you. Mr. Andy Meyer says, by God, forgot to tell you, Dalen, I finally sent in my very first submission ever for cards. You sent in a 10 submission to SGC, by God. Well, congratulations, my man. Nicely done. And I'm excited to see what you get back in that submission. Trigger Trev, good morning, you beautiful, beautiful Sun Beach. Great to see you, Trigger Trevor Bostwick, another OG of the family, gracing us with his presence. Aw, I sincerely appreciate the positivity, Trigger Trev. Love you, buddy. I know how that feeling goes, Mr. Andy Myers. You have all the empathy there, my friend. All right. Mr. Knowles, you have 2 more numbers to lock in here, buddy, on our Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. 15 and 25. Thank you, Chris. And then, of course, my friends, we're going to refresh that shop one more time. And just a heads up, folks, typically there is a healthy queue. This morning, we have no queue. So if you want to rip something down, you are absolutely welcome to do so. Thank you, Mikey1. And I love having you over here on TikTok, buddy. Super, super helpful. Okie dokie. Here you go, folks. That is what we have left in the boba. And there's 40 packs in that one. That is 2 booster boxes. And like I said, folks, I do think we're due for a new autograph. Or Hobby Box football mixer. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams to go. Steven, good morning, my man. Oh, you know it, brother. Always. Top of the morning to you, my man. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Topps Finest Flashbacks. We're approaching halfway on that one. That is only $12 a spot. And then, of course, the last one, folks, is that first off the line. Panini Chronicles with 2025 Top Series 1, 2 hobby boxes. Looking at 3 autographs, a couple of relic cards. It is only $20 a spot. So there you go, folks. That is what is up there at junkwaxvintage.com this morning. Love you, Mikey1. Thank you again, brother. Mr. Nick Henshin, it is great to see you this morning, my good man. How are the Henshin brothers on this terrific Tuesday morning? And Wyatt says the Gigantes are sold out. They could be. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Steven, how was your weekend, buddy? Aha, we do have a... Ooh, folks. Are we full? I think we're down to 1 team to go. Thank you so much to my Canadian cousin, Mr. Jason Russell, and JVD. Taking down the Marlins. I love it. So Jason Russell, Blue Jays, JVD, Marlins. And folks, I think we might be full. Give me just a second here. There is 1 team to go. Oh, for some reason the Blue Jays are still showing. That is super weird. So I think we're full. I think it's just a little glitch on our website. Because if it is just the Blue Jays, we are good to go. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my dear friends. Ah, there you go. There's both of the Henshin brothers gracing us with their presence this morning. Thank you, E and N. I appreciate it so much, brother. Thank you. Good to see you this morning, my good man. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Teddy Addison. Another moderator extraordinaire over here on TikTok. Great to see you, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, legend. Allow me just a moment here, folks. We're going to find out who got those Gigantes. It might be Mr. Rob Richardson. Yep, sure was. Thank you, Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. An all-around badass of the family. All right, there you go, folks. No randomization needed in that one. Good morning, Jordan Walters. Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Happy Tuesday morning. All right, my dear friends. There's Mr. Esposito. Good to see you, Greg. Your ears must have been burning this morning, my good man. I was giving you shout-outs. Hope you're having a great morning, Greg Esposito. And folks, if you have not taken a gander at Mr. Esposito over on Instagram, you should. He does his show, he does his own show, and he does a great job. I've watched some of your content over there, Greg. Keep up the good work, brother. Very, very cool. I feel like I'm in the presence of greatness. So, folks, let me grab 6 Topps Chrome LogoFractor boxes, and we are busting because it looks like we are current up there in the shop. Out of our sealed case, my friends. Let's see if we can't find a case hit this morning, yeah? Mr. Allen, you have not. We had a couple of beautiful family rips, and we just finished that 6 hobby box LogoFractor sheet. So now we're very excited to bust into all 6 boxes. Aw, Greg Esposito, you do a wonderful job, my good man. Keep up the good work, buddy. All right. If you folks would like to screenshot that list, please feel free to do so. We will not be randomizing anything this morning. Good morning, Danny. Why, thank you, my good man. Justin Beeman, top of the morning to you, brother. Happy Tuesday, Nitro. Okie dokie. I hope we all know who we have. And we've got to pull that box number 4 out for last. As always, my dear friends, we will rip that one last because it is tradición. Best of luck to each and every one of you. I'm going to call it right now. I think we're going to see at least 1 autograph, maybe 2. Aw, thank you, Shannon. Great to see you this morning, my friend. Happy Tuesday to you. Legends, you know what we must do. For the first time in this 6 hobby box Topps Chrome LogoFractor Junk Wax Vintage Family Group break, we shout Grippeth. And we shout Grippeth. Good luck. Trigger Trev says, I've got something coming down the pipeline for Mr. D and the rest of the family. Really? Threaten me with a good time, Trigger Trev. Thank you in advance for even having the thought there, buddy. Before I even see what it is. Love you, Trigger Trev. Ooh, stowaway. Empty box there, my friends. LogoFractor and pack number 4 to the side. Let's go. So did anybody have anything super exciting happen over the weekend? Anything to speak of? Thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you, Nick. Myself and Mrs. Junk Wax, we did a whole bunch of sorting, a whole bunch of packaging over the weekend. I put together a new table that I'm going to have here to my left. You guys can't see it right now, but you will eventually. It was a very productive weekend. And we went and saw Superman on Sunday night. It was a blast. All right, here we go. Starting out with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Yu Darvish, Jose Ramirez, the Lawnmower Man, George Kirby, Ryan Bliss, back-to-back Seattle Mariners, My PC, the Big Man, Mr. O'Neill Cruz, Fiduciary Responsibilities, Hunter Fiducia, JP, Michael King, Connor Norby, Christian Walker, somebody bang a trash can for those Astros, CJ Abrams, Jacob Wilson, rookie for the Athletics. There you go, Alan White. Back-to-back Athletics. And Al DeGarry, last but not least. Nick, you got a JWV package over the weekend, my man. Beautiful. I love it. Big D, Derek Littman, you got a new puppy. That's amazing, my man. What kind of puppy did you get there, Big D? Danny, you worked security guard for bands, and it was the Wrangler She is an actress in Yellowstone, The Singer. Oh, that's very cool, buddy. Nice, Danny. DA, you watched the air show from the water. It was incredible. That sounds incredible. And Jordan Walters, you took your daughter to the zoo. That's amazing, brother. Which zoo, if I may ask? Like what city? And Dutchy. Oh, the owl flew towards your head because you were doing some grouse hunting. Nice, brother. What do you shoot, if I may ask there, Dutchy? All right, folks, this is pack number 4 out of box number 1. Josh Young, the Degrominator, Air Jordan Alvarez, and De Los Santos for the Mets. The Cincinnati Zoo. Excellent. Nice. Beautiful, Dutchy. I like it. All right, folks, this is going to be our very first LogoFractor packs out of this 6 hobby box break. Richard. I love it, brother. I'm very, very excited for you to get another JWB package, my good man. All right, we start out with a Colorado Rocky. O'Doyle Rules. Ronel Blanco. Connor Norby. Tomoyuki Shigano to 199. And that goes to Aaron Whiteman. Dr. Aaron. Brian Hayes for the Pirates. Shota. Gary in the Streets. But a Gavin in the Sheets. Jacob Wilson on the 1990 throwback LogoFractor rookie for the Athletics. Congratulations, Alan White. That is a banger, my brother. And the hits keep coming. How about a rookie for the Motor City Kitties, numbered to 50? And that goes to Alan White. Again, Justin Henry Malloy on the gold LogoFractor. And last but not least for the Pirates, Mr. Nick York, finishing that one off. Excellent. We got some sleevers here, my friends. Thank you, Jord. I agree. Sleeving up Mr. Wilson. That Justin Henry Malloy looks tight, too. Congratulations, Mr. Alan White. Brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader for that one for you, Alan. Beautiful. I think that is a wonderful way to start the break here, my friends. All right, spot of housekeeping. Box number 2. George says, can you open 20 packs for me? Sure. If you want to snag them down from junkwaxvintage.com, my friend, you betcha. I'm happy to do so. Thank you for asking, George. Of course, we do have to get through this break first. All right, legends. Round number 2. Trigger Trevor Bostwick. Over the weekend, you may or may not have purchased 6 12-foot skeletons. I love it, buddy. Well, Halloween is right around the corner. Smart man. Big D, you got a brand new Basset Hound puppy. Oh, that is so cute. A fox and a hound playing together. Give me a hell yeah if you get that extremely obscure reference. Empty box number 2. LogoFractor packs to the side with our pack number 4. Good luck. Thank you so much, Mr. Esposito. Thank you, Wyatt. Shout out to the Fox and the Hound. Old school Disney. Probably wouldn't be able to get away with that movie nowadays. Sadly. Tucker Poo, good morning, brother. Mr. Luniel, buenos dias. All right, we start off with a rad Ronel Blanco. Spencer Steer. Little Nico Horner. Sat in a corner, trying to steal some second base. Hayden Birdsong. Shout out to Mr. Birdlock. Bobby Witt Jr. The Dingleberry. Aaron Dingler. JT Realmuto. Shout out to Mikey 1. Nolan Jones. Balake. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical. Carlos Correa. Schneeman. The Geesey. Ray Turner. Brady Basso. Jose Ramirez, and Mason Miller for the Athletics. Last but not least. Last pack number 4 out of box number 2. Aw, Dutchie, thank you so much for the tiny dinies, you legend. Ooh, yeah. Macho Danny Savage, it is wonderful to have you this morning, Mr. Maloney. I see you, you handsome son of a gun. Francisco Avi Alvarez for the Mets. Manny Machado. Garrett Cole. And Adael Amador for the Rockies. Finishing off the base cards, let's get into our LogoFractor packs of box number 2. Good luck. Come on, autograph. Autographs are not easy to find in the LogoFractor. But man, when you do, they are freaking sweet. All right, we start out with a Logan Webb. Shout out to Rob Richardson. The Man McClanahan. Ellie De La Cruz. On the Power Players LogoFractor, Peanut Butter and Jealous, Mr. Alan White. Beautiful, buddy. How about a Rooker for the Athletics? That is back-to-back Alan White, numbered to 150. Javier Sanoja. And that is going to Johnny Van Dyke. Wyatt Langford. Mackenzie Gore. Josh Lau for the Tampa Bay Rays. Joey Bart for the Pirates. And that is another one for Mr. Alan White, numbered to 199. And Quirky Casas for the Bo Sox, finishing that one off. Steven, he says over here on TikTok, I bought so much Chrome and I haven't hit anything decent. I'm starting to think I may have a problem. Oh, my man. I promise you your day's coming, buddy. It does happen to the best of us, my man. I have felt that way too sometimes, gosh dang it. That's right, Richard. And another one. DJ Khaled, we the best music. Wah, 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 wah. I need to put that sound on my soundboard. Thank you, Richard. All right, little sleeving. And we are good to go. How about round number 3? Good luck, my friends. Here we go. Mr. Richard over here on Twitch says, same here with the boxes. But it's so fun to rip a pack. You're absolutely right, my good man. One of my favorite things to do, gosh dang it. Ah, there you go, Steven. Well, best of luck to you, my good man. I sincerely hope you find something juicy there, Steven. Empty box, number 3. LogoFractor packs to the side with our pack number 4. Good luck. Ah, Victor Lopez. I hope so, buddy. Shout out to our Mariners. I will have to check that out, Mikey 1. You and I both, General Custer. I PC some Ellie. And that is the very first Ellie LogoFractor that we have found here in this family. Congratulations again, Mr. Alan White. All right, we start off with an Alcantara, or Bienvenidos a Miami. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Salvi. Rafi Devers. Peralta. Shohei Ohtani for the Trolley Dodgers, as our little buddy Noah would say. Shohei Ohtani. Woo! Beautiful. Reese Hines. DeShenzo. Reese Lightning. Head up to Mr. Cooper. Joey Bart, so nice you got him twice. Good morning, Grandpa Brucey. Great to see you over there, my brother. Brendan Donovan. Adam Wolfenstein, 3D. Ryan McMahon. Masataka Yoshida for the Bo Sox. McDermott. And Max Muncy, rookie for the Athletics. Last but not least, when you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. All right, my dear friends, pack number 4. It is so damn good to see you this morning, Grandpa Brucey. How are you, my good man? Excellent to see our resident rock star as well. How you doing, Lonnie? Happy Tuesday morning, legend. How about Justin Bieber? Bradley Mookie Blaylock. Shout out to Pearl Jam. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And one half of the brothers Nola for the Fightin' Phillies. How about some LogoFractor? Dutchy says, is it me or is it crazy? There have been two different Max Muncies on the Athletics. So there's a Max Muncy that plays for the Dodgers, and there's a Max Muncy that plays for the Athletics. You're absolutely right. Two different people, though. Ooh, I think we might have something juicy in here. Let's find out. Damn right, a pool guy. Shout out to Windows 95. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Nolan Gorman for the St. Lunatics. And that one goes to Chris Knowles. As my Boston brethren would say, some Bryce Harper. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. On the Fortune 15 LogoFractor, Brandon Nimmo for the Mets going to Mr. Blast Boogie. There you go, brother, to 250. Ooh, how about a little Morning Wood? James Wood, rookie on the LogoFractor. Your 2022 MVP, Paul Goldschmidt. Nicky Two Bags for the Fightin' Phillies. Oh, we have a redemption. Oh, my Lanta. We're going to sweat that one, folks, until the very, very end. And oh, my Lanta. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
25 out of 25 Jacob Wilson LogoFractor rookie? Are you kidding me? Damn. Congratulations, Mr. Alan White. Holy crapola. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second bookend of the morning, and both of them have been numbered to 25. Congratulations again, Alan White, brother. That is going straight into the pre-grade pile, buddy. Goodness gracious. I know it, Richard C. That card is nasty. Woo-wee. And you know what that deserves, ladies and gentlemen? Junk wax! Nasty. Beautiful, beautiful. LogoFractor numbered to 25 rookie Jacob Wilson. That is magnificent. Congratulations again. And last but not least, Cody Belly for the pinstripes, finishing that one off. Woo! I said, God damn. Congratulations, Alan White. All right, we're putting that sweat right there, folks. We will get into that one together. Allow me just to spot a housekeeping. Thank you so much, Steven. Smart man. Thank you, Wiz Wit Sports. Jeffro thinks the redemption could be athletics as well. We're about to find out here in just a moment. Dutchy, thank you for the tiny dinies. Grandpa Brucey, I appreciate the heart, my brother. I heart you right back, Grandpa Brucey. Whew. All right, my dear friends, just a moment for a spot of housekeeping here. And I apologize, I freaked out. That Jacob Wilson is huge. Whew. The hits just keep coming this morning, my dear friends. That's right, Banana Pudding. It's Alan White's world. We're just living in it, right? All right, legends. Now remember, box number 4 is over here to the side. Okay? We always pull that box number 4 out. We rip it last. Today is no different. So this is actually box number 5 of 6. Good luck. We are still looking for an autograph, I hope. Alan White, you win this morning, my brother. Empty box number 5. Thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Jason Russell. Thank you, Bobby Ballgame. I appreciate you, Mr. Viles. Pack number 4 to the side with our LogoFractor packs. Shane, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, buddy. Great to have you. And legends, we just hit 50,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. Neil, good morning, buddy. Or I should say good afternoon to our Georgian. Great to see you this morning, Neil. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, dude. Eco Pro, thank you for smacking the screen like it owes you back child support money. User 350, thank you so much, good buddy. Shane, thank you for smacking the follow button again, my brother. Welcome to the family. All right, we have a Garrett, and he likes to crochet in his free time. Hey, you, Henio. Suarez. Boba Fett. Robleski. Mike Trout. Greg Jones. Tanner Bybee. Louis Castillo for our Seattle Mariners. Zach Gallen. Al Tucker. McGreevy. Brooks Baldwin. Tyler Stevenson. Baroa. Trevor always telling us a story for Baston. And Andrew B. Nintendo. Finishing that one off. Chucking some lumber for the White Sox. Pack number 4 of box number 5. Brian Smith says that Jacob Wilson is worth around $300. Nice. I can't even imagine what it would be worth if it comes back a PSA 10. All right, we have a Halkman for the White Sox. All Rise, Aaron Judge, Ozuna, and Luis Angel Acuna finishing off the base packs. Let's get into some LogoFractors. Good luck. How about Mr. Hetachromia himself, Mad Max? All Rise, Aaron Judge to 99 on the LogoFractor, and that goes to Mr. Alan White again on the pinstripes. Congratulations, Alan White. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. 88 out of 99 on your MVP. Adley Rushman. Mason Wynn, Rookie Cup for the Cardinals, going to Chris Knowles, numbered to 150. Congratulations, Chris. One of the last teams taken. Cole Reagans for the Royals. William on the Contreras for the Brew Crew. Nolan Arenado, another Saint Lunatic. He's got the juice. Tatis on the All Etch for San Diego, going to Blast Boogie. Tomoyuki Shigano, and folks, our second numbered to 50 out of the break. Aaron Whiteman. Congratulations to Dr. Aaron on the Shigano. Gold Rookie Chrome LogoFractor. We love gold. The taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? I'll see myself out. And Hurston Waldrep for the Braves. Last but not least. Let me top load that one up real quick here, folks. So we have at least one autograph on the redemption. And we have 2 boxes left. I'm hoping we find at least 2 out of this break. Little spot of housekeeping. You know it, Dutchie. Thank you, Jeffro. I agree. Brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader for Mr. Alan White. There you go. Excellent. And Mason Wynn is no slouch. Congratulations, Mr. Knowles. Thank you, Stephen. There we go. All right, my dear friends. Gosh, I hope you're right, Trigger Trev. That would be amazing. You're right, Bobby Viles. I think it still will, but it would probably get a lot more if it was that last on print, right? All right, legends. This is our penultimate box. This is actually box number 6, but box number 4 is going to be last. You already know. So I do believe that we'll have just a little bit of time for some family rips as soon as we're done with this break. So if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, snag yourself down something from that delicious wall of wax to my left, you are more than welcome. Empty box number 6. LogoFractor and 1, 2, 3 pack number 4 to the side. Let's do it. Good morning, John. Good to see you this morning, my man. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely hope that each and every one of you is having a terrific Tuesday morning. And if by some act of the universe you are not, I hope I can take your mind off it for just a couple of minutes. Excellent to see each and every one of you this morning, my dear friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. I missed you so much over the weekend. All right, here we go. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. Shout out to George Strait. You got the fireman, Emmanuel Classe. Jeremy Pena, somebody bang a trash can. Trevor always telling us a story. Tyler Locklear for my Seattle Mariners. Hawk and a Lugo. Seth Lugo. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota. Matty Chapman, handling his inner Todd Van Poppel. David Festa for Minnesota. Christian Yelich. The Old Bull, Mr. Justin Verlander. Thank you so much, Neil. Looking forward to it, good buddy. Roki Sasaki rookie. Ryan Mountcastle. Colin Asscastle. Brian Reynolds rep. Drew Romo. Joe Musgrove. Somebody check this man's ears for foreign substances. And does he have some real estate to check? Isaac Collins, rookie for the Brew Crew. And that finishes off the base packs. Let's get into our pack number 4. Feet and knees together, Airborne. Good to see you, Mike Skeens. Top of the morning to you, my brother. How are you? How was your weekend, Mike? Always drinking that Baterade. Shout out to Corey Bader, his cousin, Harrison Bader. Schwarbs. Ian Happ. And hold the Kobe Mayo. Last but not least, for Aaron Whiteman and the Orioles. All right, folks, our penultimate round of LogoFractors. Good luck. That's right, Trigger Trev. Dude's going to run too fast to first base and take flight. Mike Skeens, we had a busy weekend over here in the junkyard, my brother, but it was a wonderful weekend. The good kind of busy. And we got to go take my kids to see Superman on Sunday night. That was magnificent. Full disclosure, my friends, it's been a while since we've had time to go see a movie together. It was a lot of fun. All right. How about some Gunnar Henderson? With that luscious lip curtain, Mr. Spencer Strider. Oh, hell yeah. How about some Paul Skeens on the 1990 Throwback Refractor Rookie Cup? And that goes to Mr. Alan White and the Pirates. Beautiful. Pedro Leon, 199. Somebody bang a trash can for Chris Knowles and the Astros. Spencer Schwellenbach. Always a parte with Ketel Marte. JJ Bidet. Shout out to Tushy. Rhett Lauder with his Locks of Love for WKRP and Cincinnati. Nathaniel Lau for the Nationals. On the purple LogoFractor, that goes to Mr. Alan White. And Spencer Barry Horowitz. Last but not least for the Pirates. Excellent. And folks, I do apologize. It looks like my TikTok has frozen. Uh-oh. That's not great. Oh, wow. My whole computer froze. Folks, if I end up going down, I apologize in advance. We're going to try to make it through this break, but it looks like my computer has frozen on me completely. I cannot click on anything. Oh, my Lanta. And I'm not seeing anything in the chat either. Can you guys still see me? There we go. Chat's moving again. Thank you. I appreciate that, gentlemen. Okay, good. My TikTokers, I am so sorry. I think I froze over on the TikTok. Let me see if I can't fix it. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. Luckily, that happened at a very opportune time or right in between boxes. So, This is your box number 4. Give me just a moment here, legends. Oh, yeah. My computer is really frozen. Holy crap. Okay, well. Oh, no. I can't click on anything. That's not great. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment, folks. Gosh dang it. Why? Why? Well, crud. I can't even open the task manager to try to shut down TikTok and reopen it. That's not wonderful. Yeah, Grandpa Brucey, it looks like I'm going to have to reboot here, folks. I am so sorry. I sincerely apologize, gosh dang it. But yeah, I can't do anything. Super sucks. And I want my TikTokers to be involved in the rip. So, my dear friends, my family, I appreciate you bearing with me for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and restart the entire PC, and we'll get everything back up here in about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Okay? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? If you guys are cool with that. Thank you, Jeffro. Beautiful, Richard. Beautiful. Hey, thank you so much, Jeffro. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Trigatrev. Yeah, I went black on TikTok. Thank you, Danny. Yep. So I'm going to restart the PC. We'll get everything back up and running here for this box number 4 in just a moment, folks. So thank you so much for bearing with me. I'll see you in just a couple of minutes. Gosh dang it. Thank you. Shoot. All right, we'll see you in a couple of minutes, my friends. I got to hard reset the old PC.